let's pop this open. Let me make sure. Okay, lava already bounced from VC, so I can disconnect from Discord. I don't need to be in Discord anymore. Just wish lava a good night. All right. Where is Final Fantasy VII? Here it is. And then before that gets launched, we gotta edit stream info. And Final Fantasy. Oh, that's not how you spell Final Fantasy. But luckily, Twitch was like, I got you. All right. So. All right. I gotta swap. Because I didn't put the TV as an audio source here. So let me make sure that works. See, I had, while I was doing all my leveling and stuff. Alright. I think that's a little loud. I'll turn the volume down just a second here. Alright, there we go. So, lots of stuff I've been doing. I mean, about at least, I mean, the battle arena alone took me a couple hours to do. So, let me just kind of start from the beginning. So first things first, I had to do chocobo breeding. To do chocobo breeding, gotta feed the chocobos, right? The good greens cost 5,000 a piece. So the idea was like, okay, let's level up in all materia. So I went down to, you know, we'll just run around on our gold chocobo here. We went over to the Medial area, and we just beat stuff up for a couple hours, and got some AP. Well, while getting the AP, we may have mastered a few materia. And so, during all of that, I went ahead and rolled. Did I go to Cactars? No, I didn't. So this is where I ran around and beat shit up for, like, a good couple hours. And because of that, like, I leveled a bunch of materia up, including all. So Cloud's all materia got mastered, and then that got went over to Red. And then so I leveled Red's all materia up, and that's the one I sold. So if you look very closely, you can see a strike through on the all. So that's kind of what I did to represent that I sold it. And so I sold that for the money, so I could finish breeding. So hence we have our gold chocobo, so we can go run around and do whatever we want to do now. Anywhere in the world is possible. So that means we can go get the 4 materia, which I was gonna go do on screen. Also, the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into materia. Received Quadra Magic. And Cloud gets Quadra Magic. Crazy. There is just... Like, I'm okay with Cloud getting all the materia just because he's going to be the one who, like, quite honestly, he's going to be always in the party, so he's always going to be mastering materia, so... And so I did spend, like, hours doing the battle arena. Technically, it only took me, like, 3 hours. And it actually didn't take me too many attempts, because it wasn't as difficult as I remember it being. One of the enemies is, like, the really long, like, blue serpent. And all it does is it uses ice attacks. And when that was the final round, like, it didn't really matter, like, what penalties I had. So with the Aurora Armlet, I would heal. And so, like, it couldn't kill me. So I did the arena and got both W summon and well, and that's another thing is like the I was gonna say Cthulhu monster, and like that's not it. The Marlboro was the same way. Like it would just constantly use its ice breath, and like its other attack wouldn't do anything because I equipped the ribbon to Cloud. So Cloud was like immune from all status elements and was healing from ice. And apparently healing from ice was enough to like cheese a good chunk of that battle arena. So I did all of that using this setup, and it was just, I mean, like, really, it was enemy skill materia, casting haste, and casting regen. I didn't really use any summons. I think I used bio like a couple times. Oh, that was another thing. I mastered poison, and the poison materia went back to Cloud. So this is the second poison materia that Cloud has. So if you look up there, you can see there's the poison with the asterisks, and then down below Luck Plus is the other poison. So that was another one. Ramoa mastered that. Cloud gets the rehash. So seen this happen a few times, so it's a little crazy that he gets Quadra Magic as well. I'll redo materia at some point, but right now, Poison Cloud, nice. Alright, so that's one. There's 3 more materia to find, and I don't remember where they all are. I know where Knights of the Round is. Knights of the Round is not even on the map, but I'm like almost positive I know where it's at. It's in this upper right corner of the map here. There it is. Over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into Knights of the fucking Round. 5. Is that Cat Sith? It is. I'm just gonna call it Knights Round. We know what it is. So that means we're gonna have to use Cat Sith a little bit more. Alright, so that's 2. I gotta find 2 more. I know one of them's Mime. I don't remember what the 4th one is. I would assume it's a spell. Because there was a blue one and a red one. I think mine being yellow. So I'd assume the last one is going to be a spell, but I couldn't tell you, honestly. HP to MP, that sounds about right, Topaz. Like, I'm going to need all these materia anyway, but... So, anyways, Topaz, I may need your help finding the last 2. wanted to say there's 3 on the right side of the world and 2 on the left side. So I'm going to go run to the other side of the world. Oh, so I also did the Chocobo races. And I traded a bunch of things in for GP. Like turbo ethers, a couple mega elixirs. So that all was fine and dandy. And I also won 10 races in a row in S rank with this gold chocobo. So I got all of the gold saucer stuff. There's one on the Wutai continent. Okay, that's the one I was heading toward. And another on corals. I'm trying to remember. Coral. What the fuck was coral? Alright, so this is coral, right? Oh, is it this cave? Yeah, I think it's this cave. Yep, you were right, Topaz. HP to MP. Oh, it was an 8 and then it flipped to a 2. Which, not the worst thing in the world if Barret's gonna rock W summon and I mean, HP to MP is not a terrible thing to get here. Oh, they're not showing up, are they? Hold on a second. Let me just boop. There you go. Now you can see them. For reference, Cloud has so many materia that there's just no room anymore. So I may have to figure out what to do with that. And then the last one I think is over at the top of... So the eastern side of Wutai's continent. Oh, and also, if anyone noticed, I shaved and got a haircut. I just realized I'm on the western side. Fuck me. Alright, let's turn around. And we got the mime materia. Come on, baby. Fucking hell. I mean, Cat Sith is by all means our little command materia general. So he knows Knights of the Round and mime. Alright. Just make pyramids, right? And we'll just texture them a little bit and call it a day. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Wutai side quest, and then we'll call it a night. Because I mainly just wanted to get the materia. But that's freaking awesome that... So yeah, that's what I've been up to over the past week, trying to get all that taken care of so we could just knock that out of the park and be done with it. Oh, I think there was a couple other things we could do, wasn't there? Oh, I didn't do it on stream because I didn't think about it, but I did go and get, I did use Red's, Cosmo, whatever. I used his, we got his level 4 limit break if you didn't notice here on the screen. So that means we have Cloud, Red, and Cat Sith all have their final limit. Oh, and Eris all have their final limit breaks. So we still have to do Sid, Vincent, Tifa, Barret, and Yuffie. So we still have 5 characters go. Which... Can I get Tifa's limit break now? I want to say I can. Because I think I have to go back to her hometown and then go back and play the piano, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to take a peek here and see... where I'm at in this walkthrough. Alright, that's 25. Oh yeah, I went up to 33. So okay, so yeah, there's some side stuff that we can do here. The key to Sector 5, but we can't head back to Nibelheim, so let's go do that. I just like the Chocobo music. But it is a little bit nicer just to fly over everything. That is Rocket Town. That is Nibelheim. And so now we have to go back into Tifa's house. Nope, this is the wrong house. It's this one. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Did I not do it right? X, square, triangle. Oh, that's the left. That was the wrong key. Try again. X, square, triangle, right bumper, triangle, right bumper, square, X, square, triangle, right bumper, X, circle, X, square, X. I don't like the fact I got 1 gil out of that. Oh, this piano's gonna drive me nuts now. Alright, I'll have to look into the whole power glove, or not the power glove, but the final heaven thing. Oh, it says with Tifa in your party. Well, Tifa is in my party. Go to Tifa's piano, play the tune like before. I did do that. Fuck. Well, that is going to bother me. Thank you, Topaz. Okay. I feel a little bit better about that. Topaz came in and was like, oh, it's only third disc. Got it. So we need to move the plot forward a little bit more before we can get it. Which is weird because it says to get it now. Alright. We're going to swap our party around as it is. So, Red and Cat Sith for Tifa. So, we're going to rock with this party for a little bit, and we need to... I mean, this is... Can we like just take a moment and just appreciate the array of materia here? Wait, why does Yuffie have Neo Bahamut? That's not right. Who got Neo Bahamut? What? Did I roll it and then just not put it on the chart? Because Vincent has Bahamut. Because it shows, like, Yuffie's got 7 materia, and there are 7 materia there, but I don't have sneak attack in here. I can't get Bahamut 0 yet. I have to get the rest of the huge materia first, which will be tomorrow. Okay, so below remote on Cloud is Gravity, Enemy Away, and Quadra Magic, for those interested. I legitimately don't see Neo Bahamut on here, so I'm going to go ahead and throw Neo Bahamut onto Yuffie and assume that that was what was rolled, and I just didn't add to the chart, because I don't see it anywhere else. If in that case, I'm going to remove her all materias. I'm going to go ahead and put sneak attack on. I may have organized the material a little bit. So I have it 2 pages for everybody. So that's Vincent, Yuffie, Sid, Cat Sith, Red, and so on. When I have the Chocobo Lure as a placeholder for Barret. And then these are all the new materias. I got 4 pages, so that way if I get new materias, I can put them places. But I gotta sort through all of this anyways. I gotta check and make sure. So these are the 2 enemy skill materias that I've recently gotten. As you can see, they still don't have all the same enemy skills that the other materias have. But when I go do the pagoda here, I need to make sure that these 2 materias learn Trine. And then I need to get from Tifa. And then I think Cait's just going to need to get a bigger... I mean, Precious Watch has 8 slots. Oh, the Wizard Armlet has 8. The Eden Coat's an upgrade, and it has 7. Nothing's linked, though, but XIII has a bunch of just random-ass command and, like, independent materia, so I think that works out okay. Yeah, I want to master those materia as fast as I can. And then XIII just got Knights of the Round, which just need to get that in there. And then I also got Mime, which is going to be another fucking hefty one to do. And then Guild Plus. I need to get Mime over there. Is Mime and Manipulate really the top priorities here? Because Lightning and Restore, that's fine. MP Absorb. No, Morph is the one I really need to master and try to get. Well, that's why I'm not putting all 4 enemy skill materials on Yuffie and just the 2, because only the 2 need Trine. And we're just gonna double check real quick. Oh. I guess with all the materia that XIII has. But this one has Trine. And this one has Trine. So that can stay. And actually, I'm gonna take off this enemy skill materia. Yeah, that's what it warns in the walkthrough. I mean, I'll throw on Quadra Magic. That one's gonna take forever to master. And with the MP Turbo, I'm still working on that one, but I mean, I suppose I don't need to do Ramoa, do I? There's just... so I got Cloud hooked up. I got Cat Sith hooked up. Yuffie has not really gotten much of anything. But I'm just going to organize her materia just a little bit nicer. Sneak attack can go where exit was, because I don't really need to master exit. Well, I do, just... Oh yeah, so many things needed for master materia, and that's like going to be part of the fun, is trying to get the master materia. Alright. With all of that funness out of the way, now we can go to the pagoda. Let me just make sure I can find the pagoda section here. I think it was up here. Let's see here. I think this is... Oh my god, where the fuck is it? I don't remember being this far back. Oh, here it is. Alright, with... Alright, optional 3, the Wutai Pagoda. Have Yuffie in your party and go to the Wutai Pagoda. Alright, we can do that. How the fuck did I end up in here? Alright. We're just having a fantastic day. I've been having a hell of a week, so I'll go into detail more about that tomorrow while we're just doing... Wait, this is not the pagoda. That's right, the pagoda's that direction. Although, now that I think about it, I might be able to do the fire caverns. Although I'm not sure if those are actually out yet. I'll check after the pagoda. The funny part about this is that I'm going to have obtained Knights of the Round before obtaining Leviathan. And the best part is, not even Yuffie's going to probably get Leviathan.
Oh, Miss Yuffie, will you be climbing the pagoda today? Then I, Secret Gorky, will be your opponent on the first floor. Yo, they call me Shake. I'll be watching your fight with Gorky. Then begin! Power change!
Damn, Gorky. Nothing to steal. Lame. Now, one of the problems is that even though I do have the E skill here, I'm gonna not have a lot of the things I like. A lot of the good enemy skills that I have, I'm not gonna have for here. All right. Just gonna use Neo Bahamut. And let me just say this, Neo Bahamut is fucking cool. I mean, all three Bahamuts are awesome. Gorky's got 3,000 hit points. And Neo Bahamut is going to do somewhere in the neighborhood of 4,000 and change. And Neo Bahamut is just going to be like, just kind of done with you.
Here I am, Miss Yuffie.
Of course.
I thought you were just a girl, but you handled that pretty good. Let's see how you do on the next one.
Alright, that's battle number 1.
Who's next? Are you blind? I'm right here. What? I gotta fight a punk? Heh, punk. I'm more of an adult than some bimbo girl. What did you say? See what I mean? That kind of anger is what makes you so mature. Don't pat yourself on the back until you beat me. Now watch. About the only thing you do really good is breathe. Are you sure you want to fight? So someone finally got past Gorky. I guess it's Chekhov's turn. Here I go, brat! Speed change!
Oh, hey, look, it's New Bahamut. Are you seeing a pattern here, folks? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm going to probably continue this pattern. And you call these boss fights.
Ah! So you can fight a bit. Of course. Ho ho ho! It's been a while since I felt pain.
I mean, sometimes all you gotta do is be friends with a dragon. Speaking of, like, comment, subscribe, follow?
So, even Shake's been defeated. It's been a while since you had to fight, eh, Chekhov? Unfortunately, this is as far as it goes, Staniv. You watch over there. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna teach you about the strength of youth. Keep mouthing off like that, little girl, and you're going to get burned.
I got insurance.
Oh, we'll see if you still talk like that after you taste some of my sacred magic. Magic change!
Oh look, it's Neo Bahamut again! Who would have guessed I would have summoned Neo Bahamut? I mean, clearly not me. Oh wait, yeah I would. Now granted, Chekhov's got 5,000 hit points instead of the other two who had 3,000 and 4,000. So I may have to do a little tickling afterward. Checking the attacks. They have a move that causes 100% paralysis, so I may go ahead and just opt straight for using Neo Bahamut again, just to avoid this very move. How long does paralysis last for? Oh, not too long. Well then, I think it's a good time for a limit break. Doom of the Living. Wow, that is a limit break if I've ever heard of one.
I can't believe you beat me. Of course. This
should be interesting. It's been too long since I've had a chance to use my full power. Oh, an ice ring. Yeah. Totally been using that. Oh, shit. So, I gotta go back to level 2 limit breaks and finish using that, because I got level 3 done. It's 100% drop rate for Ice Ring. The rule is the best fighter on each floor will be your opponent. This is a 5-story pagoda, but the 4th floor is the highest. In other words, no one has ever defeated me, Master of Weaponry. You still want to try? I like you. Now watch. Weapon change! Oh my gosh, it became Ultima Weapon. I'd be like, deuces, I'm out. Gosh, that'd be just terrible. Alright, so that's 2/3 of his hit points. Let's get down to 1,300. Dead. And we get an elixir. What?
Of course. Splendid. You have definitely improved. Oh, you may not be as much of a child as we thought you were. Of course, if we lost to her.
You have defeated 4 of our best, but now you'll have to face him! Alright. So I'm going to go down and save. Because then that way, 1, I don't have to go and beat all 4 in case I mess up here. And 2, then I can just use a 10 to get all my MP back for Yuffie, who is probably going to just Neo Bahamut the crap out of her father. I mean, of course, Topaz, like, Trine is the entire reason why I'm saving right now, because if I don't get Trine here, I have to Trine again. because I didn't succeed. I feel like I'd have done better with that pun, but you know what? You know, I tried.
Daddy?
I'm glad you made it this far, Yuffie.
Why are you...
I'll answer you by having you try your skills against me while I flex on you. Hold nothing back. Come as if you were trying to kill me. If you don't, then I'll have to kill you!
Hey?
What are you doing? Omni-changer!
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Can I steal from him? Nothing to steal. Are you stealing MP from? Oh no, you did. No. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Neo Bahamut out of the way. I gotta cast 3 anyways to kill him, so we'll start with the first 2 and then we'll just kind of hang out. He's got 10,000 hit points. And casts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different spells. Sorry, he has 7 moves. 1's a physical attack. The other 6 are magic. He uses Beast Sword, which is his physical attack. And then he's got Drain, Cure, Trine, Sleep Hell, Mini, Bio 2, and Demi 3. This is where I wish I had like Magic Hammer, but at the same time, like, he needs to spend the. Never mind. That'd be our Trine skill, baby. And with that, oh, I can only cast Neo Bahamut once per battle. Hopefully he doesn't have elemental resistance. Nope. So that's another 4,000, so we got, what, 8,000 in? Okay, make that 6. Oh, Demi 3. Although, the limit break's almost up. So that might help. Oh. Oh, I have Magic Breath? Sure, let's use that. I got MP to blow. So he's got to be, like, almost dead. So that should put him at, like, 1,500 hit points or so. Oh, that gave me my limit break. So if this doesn't kill him, which I should. And ba-boom!
Old coot, not bad.
You've also improved
Okay.
It's time I gave you this. This is Leviathan Materia. Take it.
Hey, Leviathan Materia. Let's see who gets it. I almost want to give this to Yuffie automatically just for thematic purposes, but it's a 7. It does go to Yuffie. So pleased with myself.
But Lord Godo, Leviathan Materia should only be given to the person who conquers and takes over this pagoda. That is our custom. Custom, custom, custom. I'm so sick of hearing that. It's so stupid.
Silence, Miss Yuffie.
Then what about all of you? With all your power? Are you satisfied being cooped up in this tower?
Yuffie!
You too, Dad. Just because you lost the war, you turned Wutai into a place like this.
What do you mean?
You turned Wutai into a cheesy resort town peddling to tourists. How dare you? The Chow statue and Leviathan are ashamed. She is a kid. What did you say?
Yuffie! Forgive me. It's all my fault.
What are you saying, Lord Godo?
Losing the war, turning Wutai into this. It was all of my fault.
Lord Godo! Silence!
Yuffie, I am the same now as I was before when I wanted war. But, after losing, I began to think, is strength for beating enemies or just something to show off? Might begets might, the same as Shinra. I knew you were looking for materia for the good of Wutai, but the reason I hide my strength now is also for the good of Wutai. And now I realize both are necessary. Strength without determination means nothing, and determination without strength is equally useless.
Lord Godo.
You there. Please take Yuffie with you. I perceive that you all have both determination and strength.
Well, if you put it that way, we can't refuse.
Alright, I don't mind.
Go, Yuffie! For the sake of Wutai!
Dad?
I'll take care of the 5 sacred gods until you return. Go and come back alive!
Duh.
That is like the most inefficient way to go out of the room. But hey, if that's what they want to do, then I guess I can't stop them, can I?
Yuffie, wait a minute. After the battle is over, do you think they'll still want all the materia?
Dad?
Go! Fight to the end! But come back with the materia!
You bet.
I raised a good daughter.
Alright. They both got trine, baby! So all 4 of my materia have trine. That is one of the hurdles dealt with. Now I just gotta make sure the other... all 4 materias get the shadow flare. That's the only other one I gotta be careful for. Alright, now that that's done, it's a little late, but I could do some dicking around here. Alright, so now that that's done, let me just go back up and check to make sure this section of side quests, because, let me make sure. We did that, we did Wutai, we went to do that early. That's blah blah blah, that's blah blah blah. Okay, we did all this. So then I get to skip ahead to section 30, I believe. So we can go revisit old places. So I could go get the villa, which, whatever. Let's see. We already visited the item shop in Cosmo Canyon and got the full cure materia, along with elixir and a magic source. We got the 4th place bracelet from Rocket Town and the guard source. We got our 4th enemy skill materia already. Let's see here. So, I could go and do the cactars that Topaz mentioned. They morph into tetra elementals, but I forget who the fuck has a morph again. Red. Fuck. So that means I'd have to use red some more, which kind of don't want to use red right now, and the only reason why is because red has already got his level 4 limit break, and I've been using him quite a bit already, and he doesn't have a whole ton of materia to actually be working on. So I don't really feel like it's a good idea to be using red. Honestly, out of the characters I have, XIII, Vincent, Tifa, and Yuffie are all characters not even Yuffie. XIII, Vincent, and Tifa are all characters that have a ton of materia that I need to start working on mastering. The thing with that, though, is I have to keep Cloud in the party, and Tifa, I think Tifa already had all of her limit breaks unlocked. If not, she was getting close to it. Like, I think maybe she just needs to finish her level 3 limit break and get that done. But we gotta finish Yuffie. And Yuffie does have some summons that haven't been started yet, so we can work on those for sure. The sneak attack materia, like, so I don't need to master steel. Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious, Topaz. Pairing sneak attack with exit. Just be like, hello, I'm out. That would be amazing. But no, don't need to do that. So... see, Goblin Island I already spent time on. I got the Goblin Punch enemy skill, but I need to get that again for the other two. I already got my second Chocobo Lure Materia. I got Quadra Magic the correct way. So... Alright. Tens are great. Alright. Let's see if we can do the key to Sector 5 here. So it tells me I gotta go to Bone Village and order a search. So let's go do that. Honestly, this was like the roughest part of the whole Chocobo breeding, was trying to get these stupid dinosaurs to pop up. So skip. I need to go to the upper level and stand near the edge, in the middle between the smoke and the campfire. How do I say I'm done? Oh, I can just say done. I hope I read that correctly. Walk to the upper level, stand near the ledge, in the middle between the smoke. Hey, cool. Got it. Worth a save. Alright, hop on the Chocobo, hop in the ship. Alright, we can revisit Midgar. This is the nice part about having the Chocobo, is I can just weep. That's funny. I dropped the key to this gate somewhere. Must have been on that excavation tour. Well.
They're pretty.
Yeah, glad I could walk all over them.
Hey, where's the flower lady?
You know, she's around. She'll be. Oh, apparently. Okay, so for the purpose of this cutscene, it says that putting both Tifa and Cid in your party here results in something really interesting. So, just for shits and giggles, we're gonna put these two guys in. Alright, anyways, we're heading back to Wall Market. Oh, there's a save point right fucking there that I forgot about. I mean, how was I supposed to remember that? This was like a entire disc ago. Oh, gotta love that AP growth though, right? 6 AP. Whew.
Let me see that. It should work now. Go on, try it now. Try it.
Cid, what did you do?
Don't get mad. You'll just get more wrinkles. Hey, something's coming out.
Anyone else find it kind of weird how Tifa just was like, oh, you need me to pick that up? Okay. And just like, full on display of buttocks right there. So apparently the premium heart is yeah, it's a nice weapon for Tifa, but no materia growth, and I am just kind of a slut for materia growth. Oh, I could be using Platinum Fist for that extra 2 attack power. Oh, but this power's up near death. Well, I will just keep this one. Oop, I didn't need to go back in the item shop. And I also need to stay there. But we're gonna go ahead and swap our party back here. Get Yuffie and Cid back. Cait Sith back in here. Although, part of me kind of doesn't want to use Cait Sith just because, like, I've already got his limit breaks done. Like I have to do Barret. Okay, Barret, Tifa, Cid, Yuffie, and Vincent. Yuffie, I have the limit break. I just need to use another. I just need to get the last level 2 limit break, and and she's done. Oh, neat. All right. Pay a visit to the weapons store up north.
Oh, so you're back. Hey, I got something good for you. Why don't you buy it?
You probably just found it lying around somewhere, right?
I'll admit that I found it, but you'll never be able to get one like it again. How about 129,000 gil for it?
What kind of price is that?
All right, I'll buy it. Hey, much obliged. You never forget it.
And Sneak Glove. It's an accessory that increases chances while stealing. Perhaps, not a bad idea for our little, kleptomaniac. All right. No, get out of my way. I'm trying to... All right, so that wraps up Sector 5. I mean, not a whole lot, but, you know, we got what we needed. So now we got to run back out of here. Like, I kind of want to just keep playing. But it is getting close to midnight right now. So... So next up we have the underwater reactor, which is going to be like one of my favorite parts, because we're going to get the sub, and once we unlock the sub, the nice part about that is that it's going to unlock the ability for us to go visit the Sunken Gelnica, I believe it's called, which has some really nice stuff. But ultimately, it's just a mini game that we're going to need to do for another huge materia. Because if I remember correctly, we've already gotten 2 of the huge materia. We have to get the other 2. And so my goal is to get those other 2 huge materia by the end of stream tomorrow. Oh, it put me all the way on the other side, and I have to go get my chocobo. And now I can get back in my high wind. So this is going to take place in Junin Harbor. Oops, which do I have 3 huge materia? Okay. I did Fort Condor. I did the train. Nope. So, yeah, so it's Fort Condor, train, sub, rocket. Those are the 4 huge materias. So I gotta go. So we have to go to Rocket Town after this to get materia number 4. I mean, honestly, we're closer to the end of the game than I think than I realized. So it's because it's just. I mean, there's not a whole lot. Like, we get the sub, and this whole sequence of events is not very long. I could go to the Sunken Gelnica And then we have the whole rocket thing to get the last huge materia, which is great because then we get the Bahamut Zero materia. There's some fights to happen here. And then it's Northern Crater. Yeah, that's yeah, that we're at the end here. There's a good possibility we could get into Northern Crater tomorrow. It all depends on how long it takes me to get through the whole Midgar sequence. There's not many side quests left, Topaz. Because we already have a lot of ultimate weapons, I think. I mean, I'm gonna keep going through the walkthrough as I have been, but we've like. This is going to be one of those things that we're just going to kind of steamroll through a bunch of sections like we did last time. And depending on how long I stream tomorrow, which is almost about to be today, we could make a lot of progress. So we'll see where we're at. So... here's my game plan. Tomorrow, I want to get to Northern Crater. I want to get as far as I can through Northern Crater. And I want to get to like the last spot before we hit the point of no return. And then I want to be able to like save there. But then, like if I can beat the game, which would be, you know, going all the way through and beating Sephiroth. If I can do that, it would be quite a journey, but because if I remember correctly, Disc 3 is just the Northern Crater. Like, that's all Disc 3 is the Northern Crater. And we're already a chunk into Disc 2 here. I mean, like, yeah, there's going to be some fights to deal with, but I don't think any of these fights are going to be anything crazy. And the main thing I want to be able to do is, over the course of the next week, I want to be able to sit and grind for AP or grind for items for whatever, so that way I can try and take on Ruby and Emerald Ruby and Emerald weapons. Because, like, so the checklist, the ultimate checklist of things to do, is basically, I want to get all the achievements. I have to get the underwater materia. So, I want to get all the achievements for this game that are on Steam. And to just name a few, defeating both Ruby and Emerald Weapon are 2 separate achievements. There's an achievement for mastering every single materia in the game. So that would include mastering, like, the underwater materia. The Chocobo lure materia. Every materia I have to master. There's also an achievement for every character to use their first limit break and learn their last limit break. Which is why I've been keeping track, because, you know, we've got 4 down, 5 to go. So, again, keeping track of all that. On top of that, Simply has the added task that I get all 4 enemy skill materias with all 24 skills on them. That is not a terrible task. The biggest thing is that there's 2 missables. I can miss Trine, and I can miss Shadow Flare, I think. And Trine we've completed. All 4 enemy skills have Trine, so that one's done. The last one is just because of a glitch when we go into Northern Crater. There's the zombie dragon, which is something we're gonna have to really keep in mind as we go and descend into the Northern Crater. So if that happens tomorrow, that's something we're gonna have to keep in mind. But until we get to that point, not gonna have to worry about that, because then I can always go back and get every single other enemy skill throughout the game, whether it be Magic Breath, Choco Buckle, Magic Hammer, Big Guard. Like, I can get all of those, and actually, having High Wind should make it super easy to do. There's only a handful of skills that I have not encountered yet, and I think like 3 or 4 of those are all within Northern Crater. So that's going to be something I have to look out for. But it's getting late. The game plan for tomorrow, normally I stream from 11 to 4 Central Time. I kind of want to stream from like 10 to 5 instead. Basically, as soon as I am up, moving around, and ready, I'm just going to go ahead and go live. And we're going to go ahead and plow through it. And we'll see how far we get before I get tired. And then I'll kind of let you guys know how things are going to go. My goal would be to beat Ruby and Emerald Weapon on next Thursday. I don't know how possible that's going to be, because for me to beat Emerald Weapon required me to Knights of the Round. And I did a Quadra Magic, multi-summon, Knights of the Round, and mimed that. Because Emerald Weapon has 1,000,000 hit points. So, we'll see. Simply is around, so Simply has been giving me plenty of advice on how to beat these 2. So, at the very least, if I beat the game with the Materia thing, great. If I can do that on top of beating Ruby and Emerald Weapon, I'll feel like a total Chad. We'll see, though. At the very least, it's going to be quite a bit of grinding, because at the very least, I'm going to have to make sure I get some of these Materia done. And it'd probably be a lot easier if I had some Master Materia. There's also some really nice Materia out there. There's some Command Materias that are really good. I think I'm still missing a couple Summon Materias that are really good. Like Bahamut Zero is just absolutely devastating. Like, there's just some stuff I'm missing, and once I get them, we'll be good to go. But I've been rambling on long enough. I'm going to end stream here. Everyone have a great rest of your night. Sleep well, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow so we can make some good progress on Final Fantasy. All right? Take care, everyone. Night.